Welcome! In today's video, we will take an in-depth look at one of the most important works of fantasy literature, The Hobbit. This magical world from the pen of J.R.R. Tolkien has left a great legacy not only for lovers of fantasy literature, but also for the literary world. If you are ready, we are going on a magical journey to Middle-earth. Flow of the video. 1. A short summary of The Hobbit 2. Main characters and their development themes of Book 3-4. The Magic of Middle-earth and Tolkien's Language 5. Impact and cultural legacy of the work. If you're ready, let's go. 1. A short synopsis of The Hobbit. Tolkien's novel The Hobbit tells the story of Bilbo Baggins, a hobbit living in one of the peaceful villages of the Shire, who, along with the wizard Gandalf and a group of dwarves, embarks on an adventure. The dwarves, led by Thorin Oakenshield, set out to reclaim their lost homeland and treasures from the giant dragon Smaug. Bilbo is recruited into this adventure by Gandalf, and although he is reluctant at first, he discovers his courage over time. The encounter with the dragon Smaug, the discovery of the mysterious One Ring, and the journey to the Lonely Mountain are the most memorable moments of the story. Although Bilbo initially appears to be an outsider participant in this adventure, he undergoes a major transformation in both character and courage throughout the journey. Throughout this fascinating journey, he explores different corners of Middle-earth, encounters goblins, giant spiders, and forest fairies. But the climax of the journey is when they reach the Lonely Mountain and face Smaug. The encounter with Gollum will be a major turning point for the later stories of the Tolkien universe. 2. Main characters and their development. Bilbo Baggins. Bilbo is a hobbit living a simple and peaceful life in the Shire. At the beginning of the adventure, he is not a character who can be characterized as brave, a leader, or a hero. However, throughout this journey, we see how Bilbo makes a valuable contribution to the group with his courage and intelligence. Bilbo shows significant character development throughout the story. His discovery and use of the One Ring is the central event of both this book and the Lord of the Rings series. Gandalf. In Tolkien's world, the wizard Gandalf is the driving force of the story, leading Bilbo and the dwarves on this dangerous adventure. Wise, powerful, and at times mysterious, Gandalf is the group's protector and guide. However, Gandalf often leaves them alone and lets the characters find their own way. This is especially important for Bilbo's growth. Thorin Oakenshield. Thorin, leader of the dwarves, wants to honor his lineage and ancestors by reclaiming the Lonely Mountain and its treasure stolen by the dragon Smaug. Thorin's pride and desire for leadership sometimes puts the group in difficult situations. Towards the end of the book, Thorin experiences an inner struggle over his lust for treasure and power, which is an important part of his character development. Smaug. Smaug the Dragon is a great and mighty enemy who conquers the Lonely Mountain and takes the dwarves' treasure. Smaug's character paints an unforgettable portrait of an enemy with both intelligence and arrogance. Tolkien's depiction of the dragon is considered one of the most well-known and impressive in the world of literature. Themes of book adventure and exploration. The Hobbit is fundamentally a story of discovery and adventure. As Bilbo steps from an ordinary life into an extraordinary world, readers are equally immersed in a fantastical world. This theme runs throughout the book, with new places, new beings, and new dangers constantly enriching the story. Courage and overcoming fear. Bilbo's journey is not only a physical journey, but also a story of self-discovery and finding courage. Initially cowardly and hesitant, Bilbo discovers his inner courage and becomes an indispensable hero for the group. With this theme, Tolkien shows us that courage comes not only from physical strength, but also from the will to do the right thing despite the difficulties. Good and evil. Middle-earth is a world where good and evil are in constant conflict. In the face of evil beings such as goblins, giant spiders, and Smaug, Bilbo and the dwarves are symbols of goodness. However, Tolkien also emphasizes the complex nature of good and evil and the inner struggles of the characters. Thorin's passion for treasures shows that even goodness can succumb to weaknesses. The magic of Middle-earth and Tolkien's language. Tolkien's creation of Middle-earth in the world of literature is a unique world. With its detailed mythology, languages, cultures, and history, Middle-earth is much more than a book. Tolkien's use of language and world-building set the standard for fantasy literature. Places such as the Lonely Mountain, Cuyu Tormund, and the Goblin Caves come alive on the pages of the book and completely immerse the reader. Tolkien's language is also an important element that strengthens the atmosphere of the book. The book is sometimes poetic, sometimes humorous, and always mesmerizing. Especially in Bilbo's riddle game with Gollum, the tension and fun Tolkien gives to the reader with his use of language is one of the most important moments of the book. In addition, Tolkien's invented languages such as Elvish and Dwarvish and the cultural characteristics of different races make this world unique. Tolkien, not only as a writer, but also as a linguist, successfully reflects these riches in the text. 5. Influence and cultural legacy. Tolkien's The Hobbit began as a children's book, but over time it has become a classic that has left a deep mark on the world of literature. When it was published in 1937, it was seen as a fairy tale for children, but over time it has become an indispensable work for both young and adult readers. The success of The Hobbit led Tolkien to a larger project, the Lord of the Rings series. The Hobbit movie trilogy, directed by Peter Jackson, was also a major production that continued the book's legacy in the world of cinema. Although the movies had some differences from the book, they introduced a wide audience to this fascinating world. Tolkien's contribution to Middle-earth continues to inspire writers of fantasy literature even today. It is possible to see the traces of The Hobbit not only in fantasy literature, but also in many areas of popular culture. Rings, dwarves, dragons, and wizards have become common elements in modern culture. Tolkien's The Hobbit is not only an adventure novel, but also a masterpiece that offers deep character development, rich themes, and a fascinating world. Bilbo's inner journey emphasizes the power of courage and friendship, while the magical atmosphere of Middle-earth takes the reader on an unforgettable journey. If you liked this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Also, share your thoughts on J.R.R.'s The Hobbit in the comments below. What do you think was Bilbo's bravest moment? What do you think about the depiction of Smaug? We look forward to your comments. Thanks, and see you in the next video.